Well, well, well. This is the first race of the season, at least here on the channel. New season, Super Formula Light, Suzuka, it's the fixed series, so we didn't have time to practice, we just jumped into a race and we're trying to have fun basically, but quite high strength of field. And this race was quite interesting, we had some crazy battles, especially at the end, so off we go. We have a good launch. We're trying to protect our position in turn 1, so we're just gonna take the inside line. Playing it carefully, there's always the chance that someone will dive up the inside, so we covered that line and now we tuck behind because there's no point in trying a move right here, and you have to give the guys the benefit of the doubt because cold tires is not easy and this S section is quite brutal. But definitely it was a fun race. And by the way guys, if you're new to the channel, give it a like, a subscribe if you want to see more of this. I don't know, because I'm not generally posting races, but I'm trying to make more time to race, you know, because I'm quite rusty. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite rusty. So we get into the hairpin right now, and you will see that a lot of guys will micro lock up the tires here and they will lose time. So I will point this out a bit later because it's gonna be more obvious, but we're trying to take care of the tires. We're trying to keep in this draft. The draft is super powerful and we have to prepare the next corner. Like, we really try to use everything, get a good exit, trail braking up into the lower 1%, and we get the job done. We're 0.3 behind Breeze in front. And I was thinking here, should I go for the move? Should I just wait? We have Dan in just behind us 1 second. So let me see what I'm gonna do. No, I'm just gonna take the normal racing line, but I'm setting up a really good exit here. You see, it caught him a bit by surprise because he maybe expected us to go side by side, but I had no intention for that. And now we have the good exit. 0.1 going, taking the racing line. We're not attacking. We're attacking on the racing line, we're taking the inside because we don't want to lose time. That's the thing. We don't want to lose time to the guys in front because the guys in front are quite quick. So if we lose time battling 0.5, 1 second battling, then we might never catch them, especially if they work together. Keep in mind, this is the fixed series, guys. So in fixed series, you have just 20 minutes. It's 12 laps. So you don't have a lot of time to catch. So if they're gone, basically. So right now we're following Bojan in front. Hope I pronounce his name correctly. And this corner was quite tricky, very easy to get the off track, quite on the limit as well. And notice if he's gonna lock up. Let's see if he's gonna lock up the tires here. No, it was actually Stan in front that micro lock up the tires. But if there's one big tip that I just understood just by driving this race, is that if you avoid those micro lock ups, it's going to be really good in this section, in the next one as well. Always hard to take this without getting the off track, and I was noticing some of the guys exploiting the off track a little bit, because you can get the 1x, but then you get a superior exit. So it is what it is. Sometimes you trade safety rating for pace. It's not that fair, but since everyone can do it, you know, in a way it's fair. So they're going side by side into the next corner. Let's see. Side by side, we kind of miss on our exit. You see, we take the curb, we lose our momentum because sometimes you're expecting them to go in a way, but they take completely different lines. So right now we're losing time. We have Breeze behind, so it's not always ice front. Because let me be honest here, I'm not usually really accustomed with driving the fixed setup. The fixed setup has a lot of downforce, and if you're not using it, you're put at a disadvantage. For example, let me show here in this corner. Later I realized that it was faster to go more towards the left for this next right-hander because you have that much downforce that you can just you know, use more track and still gonna be good. But if you're used to driving more aggressive setup, less downforce, you will basically in a way cut yourself short when you're going in fixed setups because if you don't practice it, you don't really know how much downforce there. But Anyways, excuses. We're trying to push once again. We have a pretty good launch out of the hairpin, and now we need a good exit out of the, spoon. And the spoon with this car is very safe. I mean, you can spin on the curb, but the car is very planted, so we have to do that correction on the throttle. You see there in the telemetry, up and down, up and down. It's a big no-no. You will lose time if you do that too much. And you can notice here that I'm not gaining because I did that correction. Little bit of understeer, it is what it is. P1 in front is driving his own race. Like, his pace is 1 second. Oh, big crash in front. We have to take avoiding action. We're trying to rejoin safely, and we do it. So it was good that we saved it, but this penalty, this will kill us big time. It's 1.2 seconds. Even though we didn't gain 1.2 seconds. Let's be real. We just avoided the crash. 0.3, 0.2, come on. Still not going down. So I have to lift here as well. 0.1, and now it's off. But we lost a couple of places. I mean, we gained, I think, 1 place. But yeah. At least we could have avoided that, so that's fine. And now I'm just trying to catch. Because like I was saying, Brent in front, he was running like half a second quicker lap times than what we're doing here. Even 1 second. It's crazy the pace that he has. He races a lot. I'll give him that. You see that micro lockup? That was I was referring to. But it was this race, his pace was impeccable. Like, no one could catch him. Now, it's gonna happen something that I was not expecting, but the grip levels, or at least what it feels to me, will decrease a lot. So you see the guy in front does a mistake, and I was pretty confident that we can, catch him first, overtake, and then go for P2. But my tires had other plans, because not sure why, I'm guessing that the first sector is our lines are way too aggressive in the first part of the S's. But the tires started to overheat a lot. Even from this braking zone, it was starting to become obvious that we don't have the same grip. And guys, if you don't know exactly how to spot this, the easiest thing is to have good references for braking, like pixel perfect references, because then when you brake at the same reference, you know you're braking more or less the same. But you feel under braking that you have to do more corrections than just losing a bit of tire performance. And the soonest you notice this, the better it is, because you can then adapt and then try to get the tires back. It's gonna be almost impossible to revert this 100%, but you can minimize the damage. So at this point, I was not 100% sure, but I was just thinking about it, doing here a small lift, we're getting the off track, pushing in third gear, but having a little bit of a moment. So yeah, the car was not feeling great. The hairpin was very good, except this time, you see, once again, almost lost the car. So right now I understood what's going on, and I see Bryce behind that he's closing in. So I'm starting to make a plan here, because obviously I want to finish as high as I can. But I know that right now, just I don't have the pace right now. So the plan is like this. I will let Bryce go by. I'm not defending here, so let's see what's gonna do. He's gonna take the inside, fine. I'm maybe gonna lift, not, because I don't want to lose time. But then I won't fight him here. See, I'm lifting, I'm letting him take the racing line, because I don't want him to lose time as well. I want him to catch Bojan in front. The plan is to get to that P3. So yeah, let him push. I'll just stay behind, drive the car a little bit easier, because really don't need to push that much. Just stay in the draft, let him catch. When he will catch, then we'll be there. That was mainly what I was thinking. And in all honesty, especially for longer races, because in these short races this might backfire, because right now Bryce might never catch Bojan in front. So I just gave up the position for nothing, and maybe I will have to fight him, and it's gonna be harder for me. But at the same time, you see, it's a gamble. In longer races, it works really good. In longer races, having a little bit of strategy helps. And if you're in the front pack, most of the times the guys are working together, like P1, P2, P3, P4. They must work together, because they must put that gap, must put the gap to the guys behind, so they can fight in the last part of the race. So in a way, that's why I don't really like to post some of the races, because when you're driving in a train, it's just, you know, you're just driving and you're battling last lap, and that's the race. But yeah, this is what generally races look like. You might have battles, you might have a lot of battles, it depends, but that's a big part of how the race unfolds. So doing the strategy, it's a good thing. I hope that I'm not I'm not talking too much here. I just want to give a little bit of you know, I know there are some new iracers that are watching this, and maybe they just, you know, just got iracing. They don't have too much experience, so maybe this will be helpful. And if you think that it is, just give the video a like or subscribe. Helps the channel a lot, helps me a lot. I plan to post more races, even though my main my main source of enjoyment comes from longer videos, even though it takes me like 30-40 hours to make some of them, because of the editing, writing the script, making sure, double checking everything, making sure I'm not repeating myself, because not having English as the first language, you sometimes go around the bush and use a lot of words. I'm probably doing that as well right now, so I'm definitely enjoying making those types of videos more. They take more time, but obviously coaching as well, it's almost like a full-time job right now. But I want to race more, because I like racing and I want to stay in better shape. I don't want to get very rusty. Right now I am kind of rusty. But it is what it is. Like, sometimes you don't have time to do everything, and it's okay. Now we're 0.9 behind, which is quite a lot. You see, that was I was talking about, by going wider there, getting the 1x, and then benefiting on our way out. Yeah. In some places you can gain a lot, so might be something you might consider, even though I don't really recommend it. But they will go side by side into the next corner. They fighting hard, and we have to catch up, because honestly we lost a lot of time behind. So let's see, 0.7, and they will probably fight in the next corner as well. We want to keep close. Definitely want to keep close, because let's say I'm gonna lose the draft and the guy in front is doing the same pace as me, then it's impossible to catch. Also, the clock is ticking. So going side by side, Bojan is defending very, very nicely, and now we're trying to get more focused, because I feel like me being focused was not the best. I was not the best at, because I was thinking about some other stuff as well. But now we close the gap a little bit, 0.6. That's a lot better. Want to push into the next corners as well. So going flat out here, small lift, braking in third gear, getting a bit the curb. That curb is slippery, man. Like, you can spin the car there. And now braking in a straight line, trying to not lock up the tires. And I will give you my secret, guys, for the hairpin. I'm quite sure it's the best way to do it. I don't have the practice, because I just jumped into the race. But if you want to take that hairpin at a almost at a perfect level, you have to minimize trail braking as you go into the corner. All these guys that are locking up the tires there, they're just losing time. Now I'm saying this with me overheating the tires in the first sector, but it's more obvious to see other drivers' mistakes, right? So pro tip there, trail brake, do most of the braking in a straight line, then trail brake as soft as you can. Now they're going side by side into the next one. We want to keep close, so I'm gonna brake late. I'm gonna brake very, very late, just looking at the apex here. I'm not trying to look at the guy in front because I'm trying to line up the car, lining up 0.2, but he's gonna have the draft. So I already know it's not gonna be enough, and going 3 wide into the next corner is not a good thing. But I'm taking the racing line because I know I can carry a little bit more on the racing line. I'm trying to follow the orange car, and this happened. This was totally netcode. Like, seeing now in the race, I was not aware that it was netcode, but you can rewind back. They did not touch there. It was just netcode, and it was unfortunate because they were just going side by side, and it was just good hard racing. Elbows out, but good racing. But anyways, this is lap 9 of 11, so we have 2 laps to get this position. Push here. We know that we can probably gain a bit in the hairpin. As I was saying, I was feeling pretty confident. See, locking up that inside, us getting a good exit, but it's not enough. And the next corner is not the place to attack. You're not gonna get anything, even though like stand behind is 7 seconds. But I just want to stay close, maybe push him into a mistake. He's going wide, he's taking the 1x. I'm just following him around. So right now we will have enough speed difference to just go side by side into the next corner. So let's see what we do, because probably next one's gonna be the final lap. I don't know, we'll see. So he's having the inside, we have the outside. Let's see what I do. Brake a lot earlier because I want to have a good exit out of this corner. I have a decent exit, not that good, but it's decent because we're now 0.2 and we can go side by side into the next corner. He is covering the inside, so it's clearly that he wants to keep the inside. Let him be. I'm gonna take the outside, but let me be honest with you. You see here how he went. Like, in my mind, I thought that he killed the last driver in turn 1. So I just left him the space because I was not aware that it was netcode. Now, when I just saw the recording, it was obvious. But I thought at that time that he will do the same to me. Like, he will just push me to the outside, and then that's the race. So because I have one more lap besides this, I decided to go a bit easier in turn 1. That was my thinking there. Goes wide here. And you don't gain anything by going wide, unfortunately. Let's see one more time. Let's see another lockup going up in the corner. Not getting a lockup at all. And if you look on the brake trace for me, you see that sudden drop and then little reapplying the brake just to make sure the car point. So that's, in my opinion, the best way to take that corner. Not overheating and you're carrying a lot of speed. Now we're trying to have a good exit. He's taking the 1x again. We are understeering because of skill issue, and now we're lining him up. 0.3 behind 0.2, so we're gonna have a repeat of last lap. He's gonna take the inside of the next corner. I'm not gonna go yet. I'm gonna try to push more pressure on him, try to maybe make him do a mistake. So I'm taking the last moment just to make him do a mistake. I'm leaving all the space that I can leave. He's leaving all the space as well. Very respectful out there. And now this is the last lap, so come on, we have to take turn 1 really good. We have the advantage, we're in front, we're trying to cover the inside. No, you can't go there. And now I'm gonna send it. I'm really gonna send it like that, going into third gear, and we covered him off. So far so good. We just have now to push. We have to push really hard. So I was trying to focus in this section and really give everything. I know the slipstream will help because he's still close, but we did a good job. We put like 0.2 in the first test. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose it back up until here. Let's see this one. We're taking flat out. Let's see that one as well. We could have pushed harder. We should have braked a bit less, you see, a bit too safe. But we have the hairpin. Let's take the most out of it. And let's see, 0.3. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. 0.3 at this point in the race means he will be side by side with us in the last corner. And right now I was trying to push very hard here. So braking hard, pushing hard, rotating, but the curb, the curb made me do that correction. Let's blame the curb on that. But now it's very bad. And I do one of the stupidest mistakes of taking the inside here, which is gonna be the outside for the next corner. I really don't know why I did that. I just should have taken the outside, which is gonna be the inside for this. But anyways, he has the inside. It's gonna be very hard to overtake him again when he has the speed difference. And trying to get early on the gas, but it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. It was a fun battle though. Fair play to Bojan. It was a good racing. The only thing that could have been better, longer race, man. Longer race, like 20 minutes. It's too little. The Open Series has 30 minutes, and I might post another race from the Open Series. It's gonna be a wet race. The wet racing is really good. Like, I love it. I hope you'll love it too. But anyways, this is the video, guys. So let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a little bit of fun. And stick around. Stick around. The next big video is coming up. I hope you like it. And until next time, bye bye.